Right. Yeah, good morning to everyone. So today we are going to discussing about the Unit 5. So yesterday we have completed Unit 4. Now Unit 5 it is having the whatever we have the three services: the software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. All these three services. For each service, at least minimum two case studies we are going to discuss. Now come to we start with software as a service. Under this, let me see about Salesforce.com. The first case study is this. All the case studies are very interesting. So whenever in the examination, they will ask you that explain any one case study related to SaaS means whichever you are comfortable out of these two, you please explain anyone. If they ask you specifically Salesforce.com or specifically Facebook, you can explain directly that. So if they ask you directly with respect to the service, software as a service or a platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, with respect to that service, you can explain it. They are not asking directly, they ask the case study itself. You please go through that. Okay. Now let me today will start with Salesforce.com. Now under this we have the content is what actually the Salesforce is, who developed and who is the founder of this one, what is the history behind this, and how the architecture will look like of the Salesforce, and with and without the customer relationship management (CRM), and what are the different clouds and platforms it is providing, what are the different products we can do with the help of the Salesforce. So finally, the benefits, right? So as part of the introduction part, Salesforce is a world first customer relationship management (CRM). So customer relationship means whatever the needs of the customer is required, we can be managed, we can be developed with the help of this platform. That platform is called as CRM. So the Salesforce mainly focus on CRM platform. Now what it will be do is just we had to do set up and manage our cloud-based CRM applications. What type of applications this Salesforce will be provided is one is for the sales. Second, it provides some services. Services in the sense like all three services we have. It will provide marketing, and without the help of the IT experts, directly we can do all these three. So it gives a complete solutions, which complete solution is for to do any marketing, to do the sales, to do the services, to have you the partner management, and as well as for the community management. For all this type of solutions, it gives the complete. What is the meaning of complete means? It provides everything, like the infrastructure, what required, the middleware, the operating system, everything it will be provided in the Salesforce. But only the problem with the Salesforce is it is a proprietary, that is a paid one. Now come to the history and founder. This, the headquarters of this Salesforce is at the San Francisco, and it is more than 82 companies, more than 82 companies, more than 82 companies, more than 82 companies. They are going to using this CRM application, and many customers are there. In March 1999, the founder, who is the former Oracle executive, the founder of this one is Mark Benioff. So he's the founder of this. And when the Salesforce has came into picture is March 1999. So Salesforce will be available in that 16 different languages like English, Telugu, all different languages it is available. But and also it have the 82,400 of regular customers are there, and more than 2 lakhs of the subscribers as there for this Salesforce. So it is located at San Francisco. More than 82 companies has going to using this CRM platform. The founder of this Salesforce is Mark Benioff, and developed in 1999, and it supports 16 different languages and more than 2 lakh subscribers, as well as the 82,400 customers are there. So he is the Mark Benioff, who is the founder of this Salesforce. And come to the next subheading under the Salesforce is Salesforce architecture. If you see the architecture, it is having the first layer, top layer is the application point, where we can use as a complete CRM in the like in the mobiles, or directly we can use the form of the services like messages, Chatbox, charters, or we can use as the marketing application, finding the locations where it is available. We can have make a community charts. We can visualize in the different graphical representations. We can have connect more number of apps. This is the front end, where it supports in the architecture. In the middleware, how all this will be supports means with the help of APIs, application programming interfaces, for which type of service you like to be in the front end, what type of sales, what type of marketing, what type of service, what type of community. Based on that, respective APIs are available. Like see, if you want the community, you can have identity, workflows, analytical. If you want the analytical API is there. If you want to collaboratively work off these services, we have this API. If you want working on the mobile, we have a mobile API, data and objects. All these are different APIs are there. With the help of that, directly we can have the front end application layer. In the bottom up, we have a trusted multi-tenant cloud. Multi-tenant cloud already we have seen in the third unit about this multi-tenant cloud. So this is how the architecture flows. Top layer is the application where it provides all things. The middle, it is consisting of API. The front end, what the service or sales you are accessing, automatically the corresponding API will be take care of that conversion. The next topic is with and without CRM. As I said, you customer relationship management. If you're not using that, means what? Without Salesforce, without CRM is nothing but without Salesforce. This customer relationship management, if you don't using, the flow of the service, the flow of the sales, the flow of the marketing is, this is the view application, this is a bulk visualization front end. And here we are going to using HDMI or Wi-Fi or any USB cable or thumbs belts or different RJ45 routers. All these we are going to use. And after that, directly we have going to install different apps based on the service. If you want the sales app, marketing apps, community apps will be installed. Directly it is going to provide the security through the cloud. And if you want mobile also from the cloud, in the mobile also we are going to install. So this is the flow of without CRM. Without CRM, the flow is with the help of this, the middle network, different routers, different HDMIs, and we can directly connect with the laptop. And this security can provide to the cloud itself. If you want apps, they are going to be connecting from the cloud as well. Now, if you see with means directly without that HDMI means without this part, without this directly, it is connecting here. But in middle of this, we are going to have the Salesforce. There is a figure. Without this, all disturbances, directly simply, it provides that complete solution. So that is the beauty of this Salesforce. And come to the next subheading, clouds and platforms. What are the clouds we are having and what are the platforms we are having is, here force.com and database.com, like this, we have different platforms are available. Under this, different clouds are available. See, Sales Cloud 1, the Sales Cloud 2, the Chatler, next Jigsaw, Force.com, the Database.com, Heroku Cloud, the Redmi Force Cloud. Under the Force.com, again, we have different app forces are there. This will have a site forces, VM forces, virtual machine forces, Heroku, the ISV forces, different apps we are going to using directly with the help of this platform, Force.com. With the help of database.com, we can use any type of databases, whichever we require for searching purpose or for anything. For the database point of view, we can use any type of these apps with the help of this platform. So this figure shows you different clouds are available in the first layer. The second and third layer talk about the platforms. Under each platform, again, different clouds are going to be available there. Okay. The next subheading is products of these Salesforce. Products in the sense, what are the different products? Like if you consider Amazon, it providing different products like mobiles, laptops, or any shopping, groceries, everything will be provided in the form of different products is available. In the same fashion, this Salesforce also be consisting of different set of tools. Here, tool is nothing but not the .exe file, it is a cloud. It is not, we are talking about the .exe file, it is called as tool means cloud. Now we have more than 7 different clouds out there, out of which we'll just discuss briefly about each product which is provided by Salesforce. The first cloud is Sales Cloud, second Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Community Cloud, Analytics Cloud, App and Programs Cloud, and IoT Cloud. Not only this, we have more than it will be available, but we have going to see briefly one by one. That is how the Sales Cloud will be provided, how the Service Cloud or the Marketing Cloud, how the Community Cloud will be provided over this, and as well as the apps and the one more app and programming and IoT. Right. Sai Madhuvan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what we have discussed till now.
About Salesforce, sir. History of Salesforce.
Okay, good. Now let me see. First, we'll have the first sales cloud. Varun Kumar. Varun Kumar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Varun Kumar. Just now we have, who is the founder of this Salesforce?
Benny,
Yes.
I'm not sure, sir. I think Benny is.
Okay. Please. Are you saying
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes, sir. Mark Benny.
Good. You have remember at least the shortcut name. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Right. So just parallelly, I'm taking the attendance as well. Now totally there's next step for the attendance as well. Right. So we'll go for the first one, Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud, first cloud is a sales one. The name itself saying is a sales. Right. First one, Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud helps to give the sales products as well as services. Now, how you are going to be managing, how this will be cloud will managing the connections with the customer and all other deals. Now, it provides the features like contact management, Salesforce questing, Salesforce engage, reports and dashboards. It will provide. The more benefits is we directly quickly access the sales, all type of sales, all type of services. It will be provided by this Sales Cloud. It will manage the calls through soft phone without leaving the critical data behind. Directly, it can take the calls. If you observe closely, we have a facility in Zomato or some other apps. Directly, we have a chatbot. There directly they can be contact management. Means directly if you want raise a issue, automatically it will be responded. If you're not satisfying with their responses, automatically they'll give the option to manage the calls. Automatically, the soft phone will be goes through. Directly, you can call to the respective the assistant over there, and directly you can contact with them. Whatever the products, I'm just taking the example of Zomato. And if you see this, what are the different services, products it will provide? Here, services, products means not physical ways in the form of apps only. All these apps will be provided in Sales Cloud. Like Google is a cloud totally where we have different services it providing. For each services, if you want, you need to access that one. Or how you are accessing, if, for example, Excel spreadsheet, online Excel spreadsheet means directly you are going to the Google account. Directly we have an option, Excel spreadsheet. Same time, same form of this. We are going to create our own forms. We are creating, and we are going to creating our own websites. Like this, own Google Drive. All these are the different services are available. If you want any apps, like come to your mobile, what are the different products it is providing? Google Maps is a product. Directly you can install it. You can access that through the form of app. Now through product, if you are going to accessing means accessing the service itself. How means installing that app, installing that applications. The same fashion, Sales Cloud will be providing different apps, or we can call as different services. Account and contacts, CRM basics, this leads opportunities, Apex basics and database. Like this, different database management, data modeling, app customization, and Salesforce basics will be there. The UI customization, Visual Force basics, all different apps will be available where you can easily access this. So that is about the Sales Cloud. So Sales Cloud mainly focus on sell products and services, and it will manage connections with customer and close more deals with them. Some of the features, some of the benefits, and overall a picture. What are the different products and services available in the Sales Cloud? The second type of products provided by the Salesforce is here the second one. Second one is a service base. The same fashion, it will be splitting. This service will be providing. Service providing of this is increase the agent productivity. Means this service cloud, if you are using directly, we can reduce the cost, because if you are all the services are providing at one point, like best example, PhonePe. PhonePe is not only providing for transferring of money. We can do online booking, we can have mobile recharge, we can pay the bill of electricity, or we can access some other, right? So these are we can reduce the cost with only one service cloud. Altogether, we can make sure. So what are the features are available for this service cloud is Lightning Console, and we have a knowledge base and live agent. The benefits are, as I said, it's a very less cost. Can we have more deals faster? It can be drive customer loyalties. You see the figure, it provides the different types of the apps available in the service cloud. Is case management, activities, CTI integration, live agent chart, solution management, answers and ideas, knowledge management, access management. Like this, different types of applications are available. Whichever the service is required, whichever the things is required for you, just install it and you can access. But all these services can be accessed through in the Salesforce in the service cloud. So that there is just a categorizing all the Salesforce. It is a CRM, right? Customer relationship management. It is a categorizing what are the different services can be pushed in which making as a clusters, pushing some services products into one different clouds. So google.com is not providing entire. Again, in the google.com, for every product, every services, they are differentiating, like google-drive.com, Google Photos, Google Spreadsheet, Google Maps. Like this, they are having different. And next part of the product is Marketing Cloud. Marketing Cloud mainly focus on the customer journey of every channel. Means how it will be provided. It's providing the platform for personalized customer journey. Marketing Cloud is best example. We can measure what are with the help of this one. We can measure our own products, what we are going to be doing there. If any other people's wanted to marketing ad, they are also be observed with the help of this measurement. And we can have a social listening. Social listening is nothing but like when you are playing any games, automatically some marketing ads will become. So and so product is there. If you are not interested in this ad, please click on the closing button. Again, they're asking immediately question that which type of ads you are interested, because it is listening the social listening, where if I am showing some advertisement, if the customer is not interested, now let me ask which areas or which type of advertisements you are like. Again, it is asking. So like this, it's just a little bit of torturing when you are playing some games or when you are seeing any type of movies, right? So social content will be available, engagement is there, and social ads also be possible with the help of this Marketing Cloud, and workflow and automations also be possible. Right? So I will show you this how this Marketing Cloud will be done. Means with the help of different apps are there, like different studios are there. We can call as different studios. If you want any email type of things, email type of services, marketing, you can go for Email Studio. If you want any web type of, you can go for Web Studio. Like we have an Android Studio as a app which can be developed our mobile apps. Like this, we have a different studio. Studio means what is studio means? You have remember, right? Nowadays, a phone is there to take a snapshot of the images. Now, video is the studio means what? Where we can do expose our things, the representation in the form of a graphical way, where we can be have manipulate or morphing something. All things can be done at one platform. It's called as studio. Like this, we can have a marketing through advertising with the help of this advertising studio. We can have some marketing at mobile with the help of Mobile Studio. These are the different apps is available. Every channel, whatever the channel you like to be, maybe an email channel, web channel, social channel, advertising channel, everything, every device can be connected with the help of this Marketing Cloud. So these are the different studios are available where you can be work for this. Next type of thing is Community Cloud. This Community Cloud will be done. Community Cloud is respect to one criteria of this. Dilip Prasad.
Yes, sir.
Dilip Prasad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dilip Prasad. Which slide you are seeing now?
Community clouds.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, this Community Cloud, it focus on enterprises community platform. It connects, means it is a totally exclusively for enterprises. It connects to the customers, partners, employees directly with the help of this apps. This Community Cloud is respect to all. I will show you one figure. Here, if you see this one, this is a community cloud picture where we have a different peoples. Like we have the different services are available inside, infrastructure, the development platforms, application services, and we have some private users, public use services providers, and as well as we have some industrial enterprises. These are the different community peoples. To connect all these community peoples into one, maybe some people are using the public cloud, some are using as private cloud, some maybe as using hybrid cloud, different, or somebody are using the third party cloud. All these peoples connecting into one category, connecting into one to make it some enterprise. Enterprise means all the people, all the departments has to be making a connectivity is called as enterprise. That then only we can have run a system. Just we are saying that one, when you want to be transfer a money to the phone payment, different departments are involved, like bank department, again the security department, again the mobile, what is the you are going to using that department, the app, that department, and different banks. Other side of the bank, we are transferring from the customer sender to the receiver. All these are going to be involved. Then only an enterprise will be completely do that. So here the customer, the partners, employees all together connecting with the help of this community cloud. It will be connect easily. So if you want to connect, you can use any type of community clouds over here. So yellow marks is the way we can have use the different community clouds. The next is last but one is Antix Cloud. Antix Cloud is mainly focused for data visualization of whatever the information you have, whatever the data you have, represent that in the pictorial form. I'll show you some small figure. Here in the bottom up, here when you see in the bottom, here we have a different data formats. Like we have a in the form of a, this is already are aware, this is the some sort of the table form of data, enterprise model, ER diagrams. This is Excel, and this is the again ESS base of sum of data, which is having the raw data. We are going to just give it's one example for the Oracle Antix Cloud OSC. If you give as an input for any one of this data, it will represent. If you want to see the total visualization in mobile, you can use this Oracle day by day app. If you want to visualize in the form of a enterprise dashboard, you can use this apps. If you want to data visualize in the region wise, in the country, different countries region wise, you can use this type of data visualizer app. So these are the different apps will be available in this Anticals Cloud. So Anticals Clouds mainly focus on data representation, visualizations of that data. Just representing in the form of picture with representation, we can use this Anticals Cloud. In this, we have different apps will be available based on the visualization you require. It will be shows that. So if you see the top layer, all these are the same type of data, or the same type of data, how it will be represented. In mobile, see how it will visualize. In a desktop, how it will visualize. In a laptop or in tablet, how it will visualize. So same type of data, how we are going to different screens or different consoles we are going to observe over here. And now the Salesforce. Next is we have the next type of is app and programs, where we are in the sense we are talking about here. We are here, right? Products and sales. So we have just now completed Sales Cloud. What are different apps available? Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Community Cloud, Antix Cloud. So now we are going to discussing about apps and programs. That's what where we are going to discussing about this. Now apps and app clouds. App cloud means when you want to be using different apps, like we have a Dropbox similar to the Gmail. Dropbox is there. Again, we have a Evernote. You want any meetings or when you want to talk with them, Skype and GoToMeeting. Some of the webinars, some of the type of workshops you can listen through the GoToMeeting app. One more, Zoho. Already you are aware about this Zoho. These are the different apps are available. These are all comes under the Salesforce. The last type of the products provided by the Salesforce is IoT Cloud. So this IoT Cloud, everything we can connect to any type of. If you see this figure, your fleet of IoT devices. So these boxes, these cubes are representing different things. All this can be connected with the help of any type of Wi-Fi or cellular connectivity, maybe Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or maybe any other sort of connectivities, network connectivity, we can connect with this. And now next is we have a IoT device cloud. So already you are seen in the IoT workshop, the ThingSpeak cloud is one cloud and EV Dots is another cloud. Like this, we have different IoT clouds out there which can be used for this. Now with the help of that, we can manage our devices and we can provide the third-party services as well. As third-party services means we can visualize that one, we can send any signals over there, we can connect this device to another device sitting to one place and monitoring to or controlling the other place of devices. So like this, we can do a lot of things with the help of this IoT cloud, right? So these are the different products are available for this one. The last heading of this Salesforce.com is benefits of using Salesforce. The benefits is it's a very low cost, low risk. It supports for all the browsers. It provides complete solution. Fast results will be there, and no software need to be installed. Directly we can access through the cloud, just Salesforce.com website. No hardware requirement is required. So I'm